Hey ladies and gentlemen, Paul Chamberlain, the Air Force guy, RV Extraordinaire, coming back to you after a short break. A lot of things going on, and I'm back at it. I'm going to show you some videos. Again, just to give you a brief idea of what I do, I'm providing with you some videos on floor plans of different RVs. This is going to give you an idea before you get out there and take a look at it in person, but it's a little bit better than looking at it in just pictures. So this way here I'm able to talk you through some of the benefits, some of the features and so forth. But today we're here to look at the Micro Minnie. This is 2019. This is a 2306 bunkhouse with a slide out. So it's a little bit bigger. It's their largest Micro Minnie that they make. And by the way, I'll have all the specifications, you know, for this particular trailer and pricing and my contact information down below. But let's get started on this video. So the first thing you're going to notice is on the front there, you're going to have a power tongue jack, two 20-pound LP bottles. Nice thing with that, having the 20-pound LP bottles, most people don't even use a whole LP tank for a season, but it makes it so much easier for you to go ahead and get them filled. They're not as heavy, they're not as bulky. You could put up to 2 batteries behind that if you wanted to, for those of you that might be doing dry camping. You're going to notice it's more of a sloped front versus being straight up and down. And ladies and gentlemen, they do put framing. It's actually 1x3 aluminum framing through the backing of that to give that more support, which is better than some of the other manufacturers on you know, out here today. Now this particular unit is a 2306. It's 25 foot 5 inches overall length. You're going to have a tongue weight probably somewhere close to about 600 pounds. And let me just go around the side over here. So you see, this is going to have you access to your storage from either side, and then you're going to notice you also have a solar panel connection right here. Now the nice thing what they do is inside this storage box, let me show you this. So in their storage bay here, you can see they have the battery disconnect right here, which makes it, you know, it's out of the way. People can't mess with it. You can shut that off. Now you might ask, what is this panel right here? This particular one's going to have a Murphy bed, and in case anything falls down behind your bed, you're able to remove that panel to get to it. So this is your storage up underneath. This is where the sofa is going to be on the inside. So you're going to notice on the off-door side towards the back, you're going to notice that you have access to the bunk area. Nice thing with this is this gives you a way for you to go ahead and put things in here. You can fold that bunk up, but that gives you storage and you have access to it while you're on the inside as well. So that's right inside here. Of course, this is where all your hookups are going to be for your sewer, for your water, your cable. And you'll notice on the back, you do have a ladder to get on the back, and it is already wired and framed for a Voyager rear view monitor system. On the door side, you're going to notice, of course, nice large awning covering the door and going all the way to the back. Of course, you're going to see the LED lights, outside stereo speakers. You have a backer location out here in the event you'd like to put a TV over here. And of course, the 110, as well as your cable connection right here. And this is where your black tank rinse is. So that way there, you're not having to put a hose down through the toilet to rinse out your black tank. You're going to notice that the your storage doors, when you open those, it has magnets up here, and that way there, as you lift it, it'll go. You don't have that plastic holders holding it up. It is already plumbed for an LP line over here, and that's if you wanted to put a outside grill. You're going to put it here, quite convenient to your campsite. So let's go on inside, take a look at this beauty. So as you're heading in, one thing you're going to notice with their screen door, this is a patent that they have, and notice that it automatically closes. So that way there, you don't have to worry about the screen door staying open. They call it screenshot. But what they do is, they have this, it's like a elastic band, and that goes ahead and closes the door for you. So as you're coming in, you're going to notice a nice big grab handle. It is 2 steps. And you're able to come in here, and let's just give you a browse through it here first. You can see this is where your bed and sofa is going to be up in the front. It's a Murphy bed style. As you come around, you're going to notice you have a curtain to pull across for privacy. Nice big dinette booth and a slide out. That's looking towards the back there. So let's take a look at how this Murphy bed, how this operates. So to operate actually bring down the bed, all we need to do is we need to jackknife the sofa, which is like a futon. You're just going to lift here, and it'll go ahead and flop right on down. Then all you're going to need to do, that do have a handle right up in there if you want to grab it, or you can just grab it up on top here. It's going to come down, and you're going to notice it has a latch right here that's going to secure it while it's all the way down. That way there it won't come up. This is the way that you're going to travel down the road. Now I had mentioned about the panel on the outside, because in the event that as you put some things in this bed, if you have a cell phone or whatever that drops down below that, all you got to do is remove that panel out there and you're able to have access to that area. But that is how simple it is. You're going to notice on both sides of the bed you're going to have closet space as well as all the shelf space up above. Now to put it back up, of course, you don't have to necessarily put this strap across here, but you're just going to reach under here, you unlatch it, it goes right up to there, and then you're just going to lift here, and if you pull from the back, it'll set right in there as such. Now you're ready to use it. Now one other thing I wanted to point out here on this for this bed and sofa area is on either side. On this side you're going to have 110 and USB ports for charging your phones and so forth, and on this side you're just going to have the 110 outlets. Let me just sit on the sofa and give you another preview of or give you a different vantage point of this camper. So you can see it's ducted AC. You see now we're looking directly onto the TV, and of course your dinette booth slides back out. You're going to notice no heater ducts on the floor, so you're not collecting the popcorn kernels, the pet hair, and things of that nature. Makes it very nice, and that way there also your heat is blowing across the camper instead of straight up. Now as you come in the door, this is where you're going to go ahead and control your slide outs, your awning. So you just turn on your slide out power, your awning power. This is where you check your levels. You do have both a gas and electric water heater. It's an Atwood water heater, which will give you upwards of close to 18 gallons of hot water if you're using it properly. Also, you have a counter extension here on the end of the counter for the kitchen, and here's where your GFI reset is for the camper. Good storage space, nice counter space for the size of camper it is. Also, you're going to notice the backsplash. They've at least given you some style of a backsplash. You vent to go to the outside. Your typical RV standard refrigerator, which is going to be both gas and 110. So you can see good storage for you. Your TV. And of course you also have this is your AM/FM CD stereo with a DVD player. Also Bluetooth capable, has an aux plug, USB. You also have separate separate zones so you can control the volume for your stereo when you turn it on. You actually have separate zones, so when you're going to your work. So now we're on A, I go to B, that's going to be outside, but now I can go ahead and raise the volume out there louder than it is inside, which is a benefit compared to what the old stereos were, where you had the volume was the same on both inside and outside. Now for the dinette booth, you're going to have storage back under both sides of the dinette. This does have a strap to hold the table down for transportation, and this makes a good seating area for 4 or more people. It also folds down to a bed if need be. You see you have lighting, and of course you have the window back behind it. Now coming back towards the back here, you're going to see this is where your bunks are, and I showed you where that door opens back there, and of course this is the access to underneath of the bunk bed. So you can see the light all the way down the back there. You have that all there, and you can see the hole where you can hold that bed up in the air if you want to put some taller stuff. And then of course you have your top bunk, which is going to have its own window with a curtain. You're going to notice also USB ports up here for the bunk. And this is the Teddy Bear bunk series, which is quite nice. 250-pound capabilities. Here's going to be your Dometic thermostat that's going to control your AC and your furnace. Coming into the bathroom, you're going to notice you have a hook on the door You have two different lights in here. You have a vent. Of course, the AC is ducted into here as well as the furnace. Nice glass shower enclosure. You can see that's a good size shower. Has a nice little footstep in there. And of course you can see your sink, your heat duct here, medicine cabinet. And then of course back behind the toilet is where you have some storage. That's a good storage there. And good room in front of the toilet, as you can see. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The 2019, this is the 2306 BHS. It's a micro mini by Winnebago. Hopefully the floor plan will fit your particular needs. It's a great way of getting something that's rather small, but capable of sleeping up to, you're looking up to 6 people for this particular camper. So for more information on this camper or any other RV, be sure that you reach out to Paul the Air Force guy here at Beckley's Camping Center. Also, if there's something in particular, a particular product that you'd like me to try to review, whether it's an aftermarket product or whether it's another RV, by all means just reach out to me and I'll see what I can do. Thanks for watching, and we'll be coming back at you again soon. Take care.